Now, I don't know about y'all, but I personally feel like nowadays, whenever you hop on a game and you play it, it's hard to kind of enjoy that game nowadays compared to back in the day. You can get on a game and instantly be mesmerized or, have fun playing the game. And you're probably wondering, like, why am I starting the video off like this? And I mean, if you read the title of today's video, you'll know what I'll be talking about or discussing in this video. And it is that, older gaming is a lot better than modernized gaming today. Now, I know y'all gonna jump in the comments and, state your arguments and be like, but oh, bro, this is better than this. And, that's totally fine. I understand that. But, you gotta understand, back in the day when, gaming was first coming around for a lot of people, like, it felt way more fun. And, a lot of people, the games were fun. Like, the games were fun and, you had more freedom to play games and all that stuff. But nowadays, it just feels so hard to even get on a game and play that shit because, again, you got to deal with a lot of things. Like, I know, like, IRL responsibility and stuff like that, or maybe school, as some of y'all still have it. And it just doesn't feel the same as how it used to feel. And then going into, the more gaming aspect of the video, it's like, you feel me? Some games nowadays, again, all these games like, Call of Duty or 2K, Fortnite, etc., you have to spend money on these games now. Now, again, I remember back then where you would just get a game. Like, for example, let's say I'm playing, Tenkaichi Free on a PS2 or some old game on PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, right? Those games back in the day, if you wanted a character, like, let's say I'm trying to get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something, you play the game, you play through the game, and you reach the GT Saga, and, you unlock that character, you unlock Gogeta, and, you get to use him and you get to play him. That's how games back in the day used to be. You played the game, you grind the game, you get stuff. But now it just feels like in modernized gaming today, every single thing that gives you an advantage in a game, you have to spend money on. Like, for example, a good game, there's a lot of good games like, COD, 2K, but I'm gonna just keep it, for example, like Dragon Ball, for example. Like Fighter Z, you guys know Dragon Ball Z, Fighter Z. Now, again, I do like that game, I did play it, but the issue with that game was the fact that to really have an edge in the competitive scene for that game, you had to spend money on the DLC characters for that game, because that game was a little bit of regular characters on the roster, and everything else in that game, I kid you not, you had to buy it, which again is crazy because most of the good characters and characters that should not have even been, DLC or should have been in the game from the start, you had to buy. And you get my point. Like, every game nowadays is, either trying to shove in some form of microtransactions or to get you to spend money to have that edge and have that advantage. And it sucks because more games does this, again, like 2K, COD, etc. Like, a lot of games, they do this, and it's really annoying. And another thing too, it just feels like a lot of classic series too have been forgotten. Like, for example, you guys know me with Splinter Cell. I love that series to death, and we can't get a new game on that series. And I had so many fun memories playing this game. But nowadays, when you really play a game and stuff like that, you don't even feel anything special. You just get the game, you play for a bit, and then you put it down like nothing happens. Like, nowadays, some of these games, they don't even have, like, fun moments or replayability or anything like that. And again, like I said, they just make games nowadays to feel like cash grab games. Sparking Zero, again, is a prime example. I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about that game, but whenever I make these kinds of videos and stuff, I always have to bring it up because, Bandai fumbled that game so bad. But again, you guys get the point. Gaming just doesn't feel special anymore. Now, I could be wrong moving forward because 2026, it looks like we have some heat on the way because we got the Wolverine game yesterday. If you guys saw the state of play, we got the Wolverine trailer. We got Resident Evil 9 coming up. We got GTA 6, Ghost of Yodai, like a bunch of games, bro. Resident Evil 9. And now this morning I woke up and I saw on my Instagram and Twitter that Forza Horizon 6 is going to be in Japan. So, I mean, 2026, it does seem like we have some good games on the way. So I can at least give that. But, you know, like I just said, again, the older games nowadays just feel way better than the current games we have. I don't know, something about an old game is like you just play it. Like, for example, again, Splinter Cell Chaos Fury. You guys know me with that series and that game. I've replayed that game more times than I can count, and every time I replay that game, it just feels like I'm playing it for the first time because of how fun it is to replay. And every time you play that game, it feels like something different always happens, and that's what a game should feel like, bro. But nowadays, again, these games don't offer no replayability. It's just cash grabs and easy ways to get your money, and they just don't feel special no more. And another thing too, with older games, that thing is like graphics and passion. Like, you play an old game nowadays, and a lot of these old games, the graphics and the mechanics and everything still hold up well, but in modern day gaming, we can't even get certain games to run properly, or there's always some bugs and patches that have to be made before playing the game. But you can just, again, hop on an old game today and still have fun with it, because you'll see the passion and the care that was really put into the game when it came up back in the day. Like, there is games that came up like, 2005, 10, and those dates like that still hold up to this day because of how well made they were, compared to the games now that, you can't even get them to work properly, or there's always some errors, some issues, and whatever. And you guys get my point. So it's like, again, man, old day gaming, I just feel like it's way better, bro. We had a lot of good games back in the day. They were more fun, a lot more thought and care was put into them, and again, they were just overall better compared to modern game now. And again, not much of these old games back in the day had you buying every single thing to put in the game. You played the game, you grinded for hours, and you got like items or characters unlocked and stuff like that. And that's another thing that I like too. And again, much current day games, they don't do that. You either have to spend money in it or you get left behind. So yeah, that's my real final statement. I just personally feel like, older games are better than the current day games you have now, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about, in the comments down below. If you guys enjoy old games or classic games like me, or you guys think modern day gaming is completely fine, like, you guys can leave your thoughts and feelings down below. I, again, personally feel like older games are way better than what we have now. So again, your opinions may differ from mine, so comments is always open. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts and feelings down below, and again, hit that like button, hit that sub button, that notifications. Again, we trying to go crazy. So yeah, drop your thoughts and feelings down below and let me know. And yeah, I'm Neon V2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and peace out. I'm out of here.